Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about how we can install this Cursor AI and use it on our Windows machine. So Cursor AI is nothing but a code editor itself, and with help of that you can just write code, fix your code bases, and yeah, multiple things you can do. So very first thing what you have to do is just go on the Google and type this Cursor AI. You will come up on this website, just click on this, and you can see the button download. Just click on that. Then you will see download for Windows. So just click on download for Windows, and then it will start. It will tell you to download this application. Just download it. Once it's done, then you can go for the installation of that one. So we'll wait once it downloads. So almost we have 20 seconds. Okay, so if you are using any other OS, you can just go for here on this page download one, and here you will see other options like for Mac, Windows, and Linux as well. So we are on the Windows. So now file has been downloaded. Just click on it. Okay, still some pending. Oh yeah, it's done. So just click on it, and here you need to accept the agreement. Just do next. I will keep everything default only, and it requires almost 1 GB of space. You can see. Do next. Yeah, next, and also yeah, I want to create a desktop icon. You can want to add this. You can add it. So do next. Then now install. So yeah, and also when it's set up is done, then you need to either log in with your Google or GitHub. So that also we will do. So it's almost done. Just wait. Okay, it's done. Now you want to launch, yes. So just finish it up, and then it will launch Cursor for you. So let's wait. Okay, so you can see it's launching. Just go into the full screen. And yeah, whether you want to sign up or log in, you can do. So I have to do sign up. So I will just click on it, sign up. And then yeah, I can go for the Microsoft Ease, continue to sign in. And here we'll do sign up. You can give any name, your name you can give. So I'm just using this test user, and email ID I'm typing. Okay, sign up is completed. So you need to enter a password as well. You will get verification code as well. Okay, so now what you have to do is by myself, and you can select your role as per what you do, then do continue. And so we'll skip for now. Pro version, share data, I don't want, but let's continue. Okay, so next what you need to do, you need to continue with any, you want to connect to GitHub, you can connect, but I don't want anything to do now. Okay, I will do this later. So now what we have to do, we have to just come up on here on this page, go into login, and here yes, login. So it's done. If I come here, yeah, here you can see the Cursor AI user interface. Now, if you want to open any project, you can open, or you can go for create project. So I want to go for the create project, and also I have one code which I want to open. So this code I have, and no, we will be creating a new project only. So let me just write here, Cursor create project here. Okay, so you can see here project has been created, and you can see what it's typing, and here you can just type whatever you want to create. Suppose I will tell I want to create a REST API. I want to create a REST API which will have one user endpoint, and it will return some dummy data. and the REST API will be in Node.js using Express. So let's see what it does. So, so it will show you thinking also what it's going to do. So we'll just wait and we'll see what it does. hmm Just wait. Okay, so you can see it has given me, I think, all the code and whatever I want to do. Initialize the node project and run npm init -y. So that all we need to do. Okay, so if I do just control J here, it will open up the terminal. And if we do this one, init -y, so it has initialized that thing. You can just paste this install express. That also you can do. Then we have to create a file index.js. So we'll see new text file, not new text file. If we give a, and we'll just save it as our what is the name it is share saying index.js. So we'll write that only index.js and just save the type as all. Okay, so that is also done. Next, in package.js in scripts, add this one. Okay, so we have our package.json where we have so this is the explorer. Now you can just do the package.js, look for the scripts if we have anywhere. Yeah, here we have the scripts, so I have just copied that line and I will go and paste it right here. Just save it. Now you have to run the npm start. So it has given you all the steps here, and the server is running on the local host. You can see. Just click on hover over it and follow the link. So cannot get, because that will be the post request. No, it's get only. So you have to go on the slash user. You can see it's returning something John Doe, right? So you can just ask any prompt here to use, and even there are some like shortcut keys. So you can just go and type this control L something. So to go into this AI mode, like here you can see it came right. So if I just do control L, it gone. Then again control L, it came. Okay. Then you have something called like if you want to know about some piece of code, just select the piece of code, do control K, and here if you want to ask anything, change the endpoint to users. Something if I say and return 10 items. So we'll see what happens. So you can see now it has given the different code. Okay, so in this way you can optimize your code as well. So just close it and sorry, we had to use this one keep. So if you want to keep, just do control shift Y, right? Just save it, and if we go here again and try to reload, so you will see, or we need to restart, I think. Let's restart again and we'll go on to the users. So you'll see 10 users. So you can just do control K to optimize any function or anything which you have written the code. Okay, so that's it for this now, and I hope you liked it. If you have any query, you can just ask us in the comment section. So that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching.